Do you actually know how hard it is for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God? Mark chapter 10, verse 25 says, "It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich person to enter God's kingdom." It's totally hard for people who are really attached to their wealth and earthly possessions to put God first. I'm not implying that being rich is a sin, but it's just that being rich can be a distraction. Having all these riches and money can now become your God instead of the main God who you're trying to follow. So if you're rich now, the main thing that revolves around your life is you and your riches and your cars and your houses and your businesses instead of God and your faith and your grace and your salvation. So that's what it is, a common mistake that you should stop from doing. What happens is that their riches and their money and all of that becomes the center of their life. It becomes the center of everything. Wherever they go, it's no, I'm too rich to do this. When they hang out with people, no, I only hang out with rich people. I only drive rich cars. I only live in rich houses. Where richness becomes the center of their life instead of God becoming the center of their life, which is why it is hard for them to enter the kingdom of God. The problem with these type of people is that what they see is that they see themselves as highly special. They see themselves as highly valued rather than everyone else. They see people in poverty as just a bunch of peasants. That's what they often call them. But they see themselves as kings and queens. So take this with you today, right? Life isn't only about having all these riches and having all this money and having all these cars and these houses and your dream cars, dream houses, dream pets, dream whatever exotic things. It's not about that. Being on the Forbes list, being on the magazine, being famous, being on the newspaper, it's not about that. What it's about is that you glorify God. You glorify the one and only, the creator, the Alpha, Omega, the one who created us. It's not about all these things that you think it's about. All these things are meant to be a distraction created by the devil himself, to be a shining stone where you are now looking there instead of looking up. You're so focused on looking on the sides like a vulture or an eagle instead of looking up there. You're so focused on things around you instead of God. It's not all about money and riches and status. No, status, your eternal house, your eternal home. How is it going to get you there? The only way it can get you there is if you're really famous and you actually spread the gospel. That's the only way that the status can actually help you, rather than all these things about people praising you and worshiping you and bowing down to you and working for you. Not all of that. Status ain't important.